I'm John Taylor, Senior Fellow at the Hoover Institution, Professor of Economics at Stanford University. Monetary economics is very important. Central banks are very powerful organizations, not only in the United States, but in other countries around the world. Yet they are independent, strongly independent in some cases, from the current government. So it's very important to understand how they work and why they work. After all, we've had a great recession in the United States not so many years ago, 10. We had a Great Depression in the United States in the 30s. Many economists think those are related to monetary policy. We don't want to have that happen again. They affected the economy, they affect people's lives. Couldn't be more important. The takeaways that I'd like people who watch this to remember are, first, what is money? Money is what we have in our purses or wallets, and we buy things with it. It's a store of value, it's a means of payment, it's a unit of account. So those are the basics. But then also how central banks determine the amount of money in the economy. That's very important too. Those are the ones that are assigned this responsibility in the United States and other countries. I think also it's important to look at periods where monetary policy has worked and where it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked in the Great Recession. It's worked in the period of the 80s and 90s quite well. What's different about monetary policy? And I think a lot of the difference has to do with it's being predictable and understandable. And that's also important in a democracy, that you have a central bank that, if it's independent, its purposes are limited and well understood by people. Those are the things I would stress. This is all in the context of an international economy, the world economy, which is more and more interconnected. We've got to get that right, because a lot of the crises spread around the world, and events in one part of the world can affect others. We want to prevent that from happening in the future. To learn more about this, please watch the accompanying videos.